No, no, I'm okay. I think it's a fair point. First half it was probably dominated by us. Second half they were a little bit all over us. We were very tired and we had to defend the box. So I think in terms of fair result, the tie is good. The only regret I think is not having scored the second goal in the first half when we had a lot of chances to score the second goal, and probably the game would have been better, would have been completely different in the second half. But it's okay. It's like it's a very good point. With all the guys fought till the end, so beautiful.
The substitutions in the second half, Ryan, I guess, is a rest ahead of the big one on Wednesday. By that point, were you just trying to see the game out, or did you feel that you could still push and get a second?
I thought we could push and get a second when, unfortunately, they scored the tie when the three young kids were getting in. I think that Brian and Fafa were a little, or M. Shopfi were a little bit tired, and I wanted to put three young guys and playing a little bit more direct. Of course, not having Goldie playing in through the midfield and attacking them. And unfortunately, they scored right before the three guys came in. But when they came on, actually they were able. We had like a chance with Nico and a shot of Bova that. If instead of shooting, you give the ball to Nico or Levante, maybe we score. Of course, they had the chance too, but we brought energy. Unfortunately, I'm a little bit because they scored a goal right before. If the ball goes out instead on the cross, whatever, we put the three young guys and we put a little bit more energy, and because we weren't threatening them anymore, and actually when they came on, we did.
Jeez, I'll maybe circle back, but I'll let the others ask.
Yeah.
Thank you, Michael. We'll go Nathan next.
Hi, Vanni. I wanted to ask you a bit more on a positive note in the first half. Having on the left-hand side Fafa and Alessandro together, in previous matches, it seems like sometimes they were stepping on each other's toes. This match, they seem to click. It seemed to make a bit more sense. Is that something that has been worked on, or is it just a matter of consistency between those two?
No, no, we worked on, but we were working on before, and there were some games where they actually worked very well together. I remember like Portland home or Dallas away. Then I agree with you. The last couple of games when they played in that position together, they were like a little bit, I would say, hurting each other instead of helping each other. Today, actually, they help each other, and I think they both play very well. Fafa did what we thought he could do, threatening them on the left side, attacking him behind, and Alessandro popping out on the wide channel from the inside position as an eight. And again, first half we scored a great goal, but also we could have scored like a second and maybe even a third because the shot of Sebastian, the the two headers, one from Ranko, one from Gervain, and the last corner kick with Brian that Silva basically got his ball in his hands, but it could have been a goal. And yeah, there could have been a different second half. But so again, I'm really happy.
One more for me, and then if I get a chance, I'll circle back. You got to introduce a new player who hasn't had any minutes for the first team yet, Nico.
Yeah,
I understand he had some family at the game. How important and how big of a match was this for him to be able to get that time?
yeah, of course, it's his first game in MLS, and then on top of that, it happened here in Montreal. Is I think he's from Quebec, Nico, so like or maybe from Ottawa. So, by the way, it's very close from here, and so that's. Of course, he had family here, and I was happy to give him this possibility, and he responded very well. That chance that he had, and he did what he was supposed to do. Him and Levy, they came on and they were able to press a little more and try to ease a little more their pressure on our defense, and we were close to score the second goal. So again, I'm really happy. At the end, we ended the game with a lot of young guys: Giuseppe, Ralph, Nico, Levante, and so I Sebastian is still a young guy, to be honest. And so I think that we show that we have depth and and everyone can play a role in this team.
Thank you, Vanni.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nathan. Felipe, please.
Hey, Vanni.
Ciao, Felipe.
I just wanted to ask about, specifically in the second half, I wanted to know how much do you think the game in the midweek affected the team in the second half, especially with the subs that Montreal made, the fresh
Enormously. I know it affected, of course, enormously. Not only the game per se, but the fact that we left the game a little bit like Luis and Amir were on the bench, but were just on the bench for support because they had a little problem. Luis from the game on Wednesday. Pedro not even dressed because he got kicked on Wednesday in Minnesota. Ryan couldn't go more than 60 minutes. Brian the same. I pushed him for 75, but the last 15 minutes he was a little. So of course it affected enormously. But again, we knew it. So it's those are things that happen. And again, I'm happy that we have a game on Wednesday. It's like Montreal don't play, but they would be happy to play in the semifinal on Wednesday. So that's okay. And again, the fact that we go to Victoria, at least instead of doing like 5 hours flight, it's important.
And you mentioned there about the young guys. It was such a busy schedule for July. How much are you hoping to rely on some of these younger rotational players to step up as you are looking to do a lot of
They have to.
rotation from match to match?
They have to. So the Canadian, especially on Wednesday. So I can tell you that Isaac for sure will play on Wednesday, and the Canadian guys like we'll see Levy. I would say 99.9%. Then we'll see Ralph. For sure, Ryan Raposo went 90 minutes, so we have to fill 3 Canadians. So Wednesday for sure, and then we'll see. And everyone needs to be ready. We're also happy that we hope that we're gonna have Luis back soon. We're gonna have Pedro back very soon. Sam is gonna start training with the team this week. So it's the outlook is getting better, and of course, and Amir too, because he trained today. So that's hopefully we can have more players in order to rotate and to have fresher leg when we have this kind of game back to back.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Felipe. And I believe that's all the time we have for tonight. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Safe travel back to Vancouver.
Thank you so much.